Well, here we go again. I got a machine on. It's a Volvo 350. I've got to check the height and make sure all my heights are good. Got the front chain down already. I got the back chain down. I got the front to do yet. Clean the tracks off. Stack is taken care of. And now I'm waiting for it to air up a little bit. I got to check my height. I think I'm going to be about 14.6 or so. See, on these height poles, they got a measurement right there, and then they've got a big, on top, they've got a thing up there, so when you spin it, when it hits something, you know that's your height. And right now, without the air, I'm at 13.8. So this is going to probably turn out all right. I'm probably going to gain about another, I'm guessing probably 4 more inches tall, so it'll be 14.2, and I was guessing 14.3 is what I told the boss. Air all looks good on the suspension gauge right here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but at 60 or under is good on all 4 axles. And then I got a gauge, a marker here that tells me at 60 it's 19,000 per axle. And all them little things, man, that really helps. This trailer is probably one of the best things my boss ever got me, because it does have a lot of things that make your job easier. And when it's airing up, you want to make sure you take all your things you have tight already and recheck them, because the suspension will take the trailer and flex it, and when it flexes it, it will literally loosen up your chains, and there shouldn't be any twists in your chains, and they all should be as straight pull as possible by law. So I do a direct pull, and in Missouri, where it's okay just to go off the tracks, in most states it's okay for the tracks. Nebraska and Utah all have to have a set of chains off the frame as well. But we're building some air, and just before I take off, I will get back with y'all. Appreciate it. Although this new camera on the shorts, you're only allowed 3 minutes. And this thing works great because when it downloaded to my phone, it gives me clips in 3-minute intervals, and I can put them together and make a full video or do it the other way. So I might just keep it on and see how it goes. It's something new for me every day. I do enjoy doing this video stuff. My wife did a video yesterday. She was making butter. Today she's making bread. And I'll tell you what, we posted that video last night, and that thing took off. And I appreciate everybody that gets in there and watches them. And I don't want to continue doing this. It doesn't financially do anything for me. I don't know. Some people, I guess it does, because I've been asked that, and I'm not making anything that I know of. I've not gotten anything anyway. So I'm just going ahead and doing this for fun, kind of teaching some people stuff, and doing whatever I can to just make my job more enjoyable. Really, to be honest, it's kind of why I'm doing it. I like to do this kind of thing, and I've had some people tell me that I've posted 95 videos, and I literally have had 3 negative comments, and all 3 of them said I was boring, and I'm okay with boring. As long as I can teach you something, be a little entertaining, because I do like to tell jokes. My wife says I do it too much, but I do love to tell jokes, and I do. Yeah, I like making people laugh, but in this gig, I also, I know how important it is, so I try to do as much seriousness as possible. And on the front here, I'm going off the frame as well, just because it's a little bit more securement. Tracks can be a little touchy. I mean, if they're loose and not greased, they can literally roll off. So when you're going down the road, you gotta be careful with that. And I enjoy not worrying about it when I'm going down the road. If I have any questions in my, and I say in my butt because that's where my tester's at when I'm going down the road, if I feel any type of insecurement or gut problem or whatever, I pull over and check my load and it change something if I have to, because why not? I mean, a few minutes could save your life and my life, and all of our families are out there, and this is, like I said, very dangerous and very, you want to make sure you do it right, and I appreciate that. I got pulled over a year or so ago by the DOT in our company, I guess, is what he said, and he even said it to our dispatcher because there was a permit issue, and it wasn't our fault, but there was a permit issue. The engineer for the guy doing the permit, he put the wrong width, the length between my drives and the front of my trailer. He put it down as 35 feet. It was 135 feet. Or 125 feet, I'm sorry, 125 feet, and he routed me around some corners. There was no way I was making, and but I tried to do it and got stuck, and sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles, but long story short, it worked out. It wasn't our fault, didn't cost us much, we had to pay the tow bill to get out of there, and I'm thinking they might have been responsible for that, but we let it go. And I'm not saying I haven't made mistakes driving truck, because I have. I've learned more from mistakes than I ever did from doing it right, because mistakes burn that in your brain, and I just want to, I just want to reiterate that. So now I'm going to go ahead. I got one more binder to put on. I'm going to go ahead and check this height one more time. I should be pretty good. Right there. 14, almost 14.3, just a hair, 14.3 nothing. Got a little skim right there. 14.3 is what I'm going with. It's exactly what it is. Man, oh man, oh man. It's almost like sometimes you wonder if you've done this enough times that you can figure stuff out, but I don't know. It's always good to double check yourself, because like I said, we all make mistakes. So this is AC Searching by Faith. If you would, please subscribe, like, share, give comments. I said something a little bleep yesterday to just try to get some more comments on there, because I enjoy answering questions. If you have any questions, if you have anything going on, there's a guy on there from Decker that's looking for figure out how to do heavy haul. He's only been doing it a couple years. The best part about that is he's got to start, but it takes a minute. It takes a minute to get that. But I started at the same company as a flatbed guy 40 some years ago, and it was probably a very good learning experience. And so I told him what to do, and he asked me a couple questions, and I'll tell you what, that's the only way to know. Back in the day with truck stops, before internet, we had a round table at the restaurant, and you learn more at that restaurant around that round table than you ever did in any classroom. And if you can sit and listen and pay attention to what other people are saying, you can get a lot of information. And I miss that immensely. Schumacher's in Nebraska was perfect for that, because they had a lot of places where you could get together as a bunch of truck drivers. Anymore on the road, truck drivers don't even talk to one another. I do have several friends out here that I talk to on the phone, but in general, I miss that camaraderie we all had. No matter what, you run into somebody and you just met them, you can have a conversation for hours with that person, because you have a lot in common. So anyway, this is AC Searching by Faith. Have a great day, and we'll get back with you when I get ready to unload this afternoon.